Welcome to the Jeff Crilley Show. And now, here's Jeff Crilley.
Welcome back to the Jeff Crilley Show. We are talking about healthcare right now, and this is a topic that's near and dear to my heart because I've always believed that the healthcare system is really kind of built around taking care of sick people instead of making people well. My guest right now is Dr. Ravi Patel. He is a co-founder of P5 Performance. It's a medical center that's changing the landscape of the healthcare system here in Dallas-Fort Worth from a model that says a pill for every ill to addressing the underlying causes of illness. Welcome to the show, Dr. Patel.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so where did this idea come from?
So, I've been in healthcare for over 10 years now, and I've done outpatient work, I've done inpatient work, meaning hospital work, and for me, it's just been what we see is people that are coming in, the people I take care of, patients that take care of, they're already sick, and unfortunately, what happens is you see them over and over, because then you get them better, you discharge them home, and a month later, 2 months later, they're back again for the same issue. And I realized that this is, we have to do something else other than just feeding them a pill. Okay?
Yes.
After they've already gotten sick. We have to get to these patients before they get sick. It's better for them, better for the healthcare system. But in the end, it's an overall mind and physical rehab.
Absolutely. So the website is p5perform.com. Tell us about your center and your philosophy on medicine.
So P5 Performance is based on kind of getting the fitness part as well as the science part together. Okay, so we have the physical medicine rehab with the chiropractor Dr. Sanjay Wagle, and then we have the fitness part with trainer John Pruna. We're going to be working together to get this going. And really, you're coming in to see us, and we're going to be able to do the pharmacogenetics and get your whole history, family history, and try and see what we can do to help you. And we're going to make it for you. It's going to be more
Customized.
precise and customized for you.
So you're drawing their blood. You're seeing whether they're, low in testosterone and different chemicals.
Right.
Tell me why that's important.
So we're all different. Our DNA's different for every one of us, and medications are there. And the unfortunate reality is sometimes we do end up on medications. I mean, no matter, it's just hereditary, but not all these medications work for us. I mean, you can't take the same pill when all of our genetic makeup is different.
Right.
So and that's why it's so important to kind of see what we're actually made of and see what's going to work for us.
We were talking off the air about the idea that I'm going to call it factory medicine, a physician has to see so many patients, they really don't have time to visit and find out what's wrong with the patient.
Right. So, I'm internal medicine by training, and I did outpatient work for 2+ years. And with the way the industry is and the economics is, you have to see 30, 35 patients come through the door just so you can cover your cost, overhead, the staffing and whatnot. But then it's just a factory, you're churning out patients, and this is nothing against physicians, because I know they're also, they're doing what they can and taking care of the patients.
Right.
But I've also seen the other side where it's a different system where you spend time with them, you're with patients for a couple of hours instead of a couple of minutes.
And so in a situation where you really can't spend more than a few minutes with the patient because you got a waiting room filled with patients, does the doctor end up just taking the easy way out and writing a prescription and saying...
Oh, yeah. The thing is that what actually got me to leave the outpatient was that I would get patients that were wanting the easy way out in regards to weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me the magic pill to make me lose weight?
Right.
And that wasn't the answer. And then the physicians are pushed to it because even to keep patients, they have to do these things, just to satisfy the patient. Otherwise, they're gone. They're going to the next physician that will just write them.
And there's stories in the news all the time. I think one came out last week or the week before about the pain pill epidemic.
Yes.
That a lot of these patients are just saying, going to their doc and getting more opioids. And
Yep.
so we're talking about not just teenagers being addicted. You've got baby boomers. You got granny is
Yes.
addicted to pain pills.
Yes. Yes.
Talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, the pain management is that the whole industry has exploded. I mean, it is big money for the people that are actually able to supply the medications.
Right.
But I think it more or less comes down to obesity as well. Okay, obesity, and then you get high blood pressure, diabetes, you get joint pain, you get back pain, and of course the easy thing is to take pills to
Right.
correct it. And then you take 1 or 2 pills, and then it's just a ripple effect, unfortunately, where they get addicted. They get that.
And all that's
feel
doing
good.
is addressing the symptom. It's not really getting to
Right.
the root causes.
Right.
If somebody came to your performance center with a pain pill problem, are you now getting into their life and saying, we need to lose some weight? That's why maybe your knees are hurting you?
Yes, exactly. And that's, I think I jokingly told one of my partners that we're going to break you down and we're going to build you back up.
Oh,
That's what
awesome.
we're going to do.
You and I were talking off the air about your personal journey, that you were a physician and maybe you had picked up a couple pounds. Tell me that
Yes.
story.
Well, when I turned 40, I told myself that I was going to get in the best shape of my life, because when you're younger, you think you're going to live forever. Okay, you feel like it. I mean, you're on top of the world and nothing's going to harm you. You eat what you want, drink what you want, and then you realize that your body is changing. And I'll give you an example. My wife would be, gone overseas, to visit her family over the summer, and when she's gone, I would go out to eat 3-4 times a week. I'm eating out,
Right.
no problem, and it was a bad circle or bad cycle, unfortunately. And so when I turned 40 and I started hitting the gym a lot more, just trying to get healthy, and I realized that I felt better.
So
mentally, I felt better.
You got energy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I remember there was a time when I wasn't working out at all and I was eating bad, and I came up with a number of excuses on why I did not have time to work out, and then it was just going to make me tired, and I needed energy to get through the day. And the discovery is when you work out, you don't lose energy, you gain energy.
Right, you do. And the point is that you never, I'm not here to tell you, hey, don't ever eat a red steak or don't have a glass of wine. Everything in moderation is good, but you have to get that, everything included. You have to have the fitness part involved as well. You can't just say that you don't have time for that and then just eat and drink,
Absolutely.
what you want. So.
And I like the multi-discipline approach that you've taken. So you've got a chiropractic care, MD, and fitness instructor. Why is it important to have that holistic approach?
Well, you have the science behind it. You have the fitness. You have the rehab. You have the back issues in terms of the when you are trying to get healthy. I mean, you're trying to lose weight and trying to get things done. So, but it's just it's multifaceted with the science and the fitness and the rehab.
You don't have to share any patients' names because of HIPAA, but tell us a story. Do you have somebody that you've worked with that you say, well, no, this is a classic example of a person that I've helped through this philosophy?
Well, there is. There's a patient that, unfortunately, middle-aged, heavy drinker, and he came in jaundiced and. But we had to work with that patient and actually get her through over the dependence and then get her life back in order. But yes, I mean, there are plenty of patients that have been able to do that.
Saving lives.
Yeah,
I mean, truly saving lives.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's the website?
It's www.p5perform.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dr. Patel, thank you so much for joining me on the Jeff Crilley Show. When we come back, one of my favorite segments, it's the Legal Eagle segment. She is making a difference in the legal world and making a name for herself. Loretta Powers is her name, a name you need to know, and why, next.
More of the Jeff Crilley Show coming up.